YouTube, what's going on, guys? Sorry, late. I know, got the daughter, do grocery shopping, was getting some stuff from the deli, and the deli lady was brand new, and it took her like 25 minutes to get me a sandwich and some deli meat. So I misjudged it. That's what comes with the territory, man. AJ, what's going on? Thanks for coming through. What's going on, bud? Let some people build up a little bit, but I do have a cool announcement. I did 100% decide on who I want to arm wrestle. It's just about making it happen. So I know I have the target, and I want to share that with you guys today. We'll drop that exciting information. But yeah, so let's see what's going on. AJ, Richard Jennings going on. I hope all is well. Emmanuel Henriquez, Justin Bennett, what's going on? Yvonne, what's up? Lloyd Christmas, member for 6 months. Yo, my bro, what's up, dude? Derek Legacy, Derek, did you see a new video of Larry versus Philippe? I did not watch it yet, but I saw Ryan did a breakdown and stuff of it. I need to go back and watch it. I know Philippe's a beast. So I actually am interested in that match to see how that went. Spencer, what's going on? Barad, what's up? Mike Iano, yo, Robert Gould, what's up? You guys, members in the house, a bunch of members in the house. Thank you guys for hanging out. Brandon, what's up, man? I love what you said about West. I mean, said about him, it's just, I felt rushed. It sucked because I was at practice, so I didn't have a lot of time to talk. And the service was horrible. The service is never that bad over there at my grandma's house, but for some reason it was really bad. So I know I was choppy, and but I also knew Corey. I don't think Corey's a super confrontational type of guy, so I didn't think it was going to get all crazy, and it didn't. I heard though, I have to go back and rewatch it. People are telling me though that a lot of the guys were. I don't know. I don't even think there's sides in this, but we're having Corey's side. I haven't gone back and watched it. I don't know. They said, yeah, like a lot of the guys on the fix were having Corey's side before. They said Ryan Bowen had my side, if there's a side, whatever. So I need to go back and watch it, I guess, to see what was being said. What's about West? David, what's going on? You have any insight on why Devin was in Austin? I don't. I actually messaged him and asked, too. I asked if he was going on Joe Rogan's show, and he said he's not. So unless he's completely lying to me, which is possible, I do not know. Let's see. Jared, what's up? Henry, what's going on? White Wolf, Josh B, Alex, what's up, guys? No Dice, what's up? I hope it's touching. Josh B said, what's going on? Jeremy Loit, what's up? Keyless, what's going on, my man? Rockleo Ramirez in the house. White Wolf, Paul Talia in here. What's going on? Danny Uric, Roberto Valadas says, love seeing you rise to the top. Thanks, man. I'm trying to put in the work. Arm Wrestling, Devin Laird, Berzig Levon is the name of your channel. Who do you want to pull? We're going to get to that. Let me get it up. Let's get up to 75 people, and then I'll drop it. Let's see. Sports videos. What's going on? Armin Ayo, what up? Alex McDonald, hey, I heard you can be, dude, still with that, huh? All right. Spencer, what's going on, guys? Thank you, Spencer. Doing the mod thing. You know what? Attaboy, Spencer. Wait to take the initiative, Spencer. Daniel, see Spencer already posting links. Spencer was became a mod in the middle of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like we were in a pinch. We had nobody, and Spencer stepped up, and he's killing it. He's already posting links. Thank you, Spencer. You're the man. You're the man. David Radovic, thank you. Welcome. Support from Serbia. What's up, man? Thomas Champ, excited to hear the announcement. Justin Miller, Johnny Tsunami, what's up? White Wolf, more importantly, did you watch Matt Mask and Evan on Uncle John last night? No. Guys, no, I haven't been. Honestly, like, I'm getting back into the swing of training again. Because remember, the week before my match, I took a week off. I pretty much took a week to recover afterwards and let everything die down. So I'm getting back into the swing of things again. I've gone to the gym last few days in a row, and all my extra time is going to be spent sleeping and then trying to fulfill my obligations to you guys as much as I can as far as being on here. So some things are sliding by. I need to catch up on some stuff. Oh, man, there's a lot of people in here, guys. I know it's going quick. Roger, Billy, Emmanuel, Henry Mullet, what's going on? Brandon, do you see Levon dressed up for his movie role? I saw a picture of it. Jamie Sheldon in the house. Oleg Zog, Reikio Radialis, Yo Derek. No, Sam Harris still active? I haven't heard anything about Sam Harris. We're at 84 people. Okay. Sorry, everybody else that joined. Hello. Hello, guys. Hello. Okay, so I was thinking about the people, right? Train of thought. I'll walk you guys through my train of thought, right? I'll walk you through my train of thought initially on how I came to this conclusion. Now, as you guys know, if you've been following this at all, you know that my plans were to pull for this next match, to pull up, right? By this next match, I want to keep climbing and go for someone ranked above me. Now, there's two rankings. In the end, and I know people have problems with the ranking, and the ranking system is screwed up, and you shouldn't just be caring about the ranking, but that's my goal I've had for a long time. So the world ranking is what I care about. Oh, super chat right now, $5 from White Wolf. Thanks, bud. Says Matt Mask and Uncle John last night, freaking hilarious with Beer Man. Pull Matt, he's up for it big time. Oh, I'll have to go back and watch. He said he's up to pull with me. Matt's crazy strong. Yeah, I'd love to have a match with Matt. That'd be awesome. So the so I want to pull up now. The final rankings is I want to be number one in the world, right? That's the goal, which is Levon's rank on the world ranking level. Now on that, somehow I got put at 12th on the list. Okay, so that's the end goal is to be number one on that list for me, right? Everybody cares about different things, and that's fine. This is what I care about. Above me in North America, the next couple steps would be Todd Hutchings and Dave Chafee. So those are the two big names I was looking at on North American soil. Overseas, I was interested in the Zloty Tour tournament, but I haven't heard any solid info on that. And then I was kind of looking at some other names above me on the world rankings. I really, for some reason, want to pull Krasny. I just feel like it's a cool step because Alex Krdecha pulled him not that long ago, and I feel like it'd be a good test. Also, I feel like levels-wise, I feel like Krasny is similar to Todd Hutchings' level, right, around, and I feel like they're both a small step below Dave in terms of horsepower. Right. So, and I wasn't sure in my prep when I'm staring at Dave Chafee, in my prep for that, I know I'll get as big as strong as I possibly can. Now, so I was teetering. Todd Hutchings, Krasny, Dave Chafee, of who I want to, not 100% they're going to take the match. I'm just trying to say of who I want to aim at, right? Who I 100% want to go for. But then I was thinking about Todd Hutchings, and he was saying to me, that he sees himself and me on a similar path right now in terms of he sees himself as trying to crack Dave and those top guys as well. He said he doesn't see himself as one of those top cemented in elites at the super heavyweight, which I don't know if I agree with that, but that's what he says. And I know he's going to pull Chance, and who knows how that's going to go. And it seems like he seems pretty booked. So overall, I was like, I don't know if Todd would be kind of booked. So anyway, after talking to Eric, I keep pronouncing his last name wrong. The Norwegian guy that was in my practice, Burke Vidal. After talking to him, he pulled with Todd Hutchings like a week and a half ago, and I asked him, how'd it go? You pulled with everybody out here, and he goes, I think you're very competitive with Todd Hutchings. He basically, in so many words, said, I just pulled Todd. Like he feels like I'm right there. Now, styles make matchups. It's practice. It was also practice over here. There's a billion things, reasons that could be weird or misconstrued in different directions. But if I'm, according to him, that's the most recent info, that someone pulled us both within like a week, right? If that's the case, and I trust his opinion, he's a smart dude, then that means that Todd, according, in my opinion, isn't that far behind Dave, right? Todd just always been practicing with Dave Chafee, and Dave's been beating him. I know it's practice, but it doesn't seem like a landslide difference. It's not like walk in the park difference, right? After a while, Todd starts getting pins on Dave. So, and it's practice. But basically what that means to me is I don't think I'm too far from Dave. I think with enough time, I can do it. And so that's who I'm going to go for. Yeah, I'm going for Dave Chafee. We're going for Dave Chafee. So we're 100% going for Dave Chafee. We're going for Dave Chafee. All sights on Dave Chafee. 1,000,000% going for Dave Chafee. That's the that's the match I want. It's been decided. I'm going to stick to it. And I mean, hopefully he says yes. I know a lot of people say that Dave's going to crush Derek, but everybody said that Tim was going to crush me. Whatever. I don't care about public opinion. After these last few conversations and things I've been thinking about this week, I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can. I feel like it's not too far, right? And with enough time, I feel like it's prep. So that's what I want. I want Dave Chafee. That's the official announcement. Now, I talked to Dave like a week ago, and he said he's willing to have a match with me. We didn't even talk about – I mentioned, I'd like 4 months or so to kind of prep and get – because I think he's stronger than me right now, but to get ready, I think I could be there in 4 months. So I'm going to be looking around 4 months on the right arm to get ready for Dave Chafee. He said he'd have the match. I just got to meet his requirements, which is fine. That's how it should be. He's an amazing arm wrestler, and he's worth every penny. So I got to get the money raised and the situation figured out as far as travel for him and his wife, get him out there to the place. Now, that's where we're at right now. So 100% Dave Chafee is the person I want to arm wrestle. So Dave isn't Tim, though. Someone said, I'm sorry, I haven't been reading the chat right now. I'll get back to it. So now is the phase where I start looking around for promotions. There's a lot of people that want me to have this match at their event. What I would like is I'm trying to figure out where to have it, who and where to have it. So what I'm going to do is anybody that's watching here, the know any promoters that might be interested in having my match at their event, let me know. I want to start getting the feelers out there on who wants to have that match, and I'm looking in about anywhere from 4 to 5 months. That's when I want the match. So around that time frame, has to be around that time frame. I'm not rushing my match with Dave Chafee by any means. Dung Tie, $5. Yeah, big boy, go get that easy money there. Oh, if I beat Dave, can I say that easy money? I can't imagine it being easy if I win. But yeah, so heavy prep. Dave Chafee's the goal. That's what we're aiming at. 1,000,000%. No way around it. I'm staying on the whole Dave Chafee thing, right? So, and also, Todd Hutchings is coming out here next month in San Diego for a tournament. So I'll go hang out with him, and hopefully I'll be able to get after pull with Todd a little bit, and hopefully get his opinion on where he thinks if because he's come out here in less than a month. I can at least practice around with Todd and get his oh, hey Derek, you need more rising, you need more cupping, you need more shoulder, whatever he says, and hopefully I'll still have enough time to make solid gains in the areas that he thinks I need to make gains in. So I'm excited to talk to Todd and pick his brain in terms of me pulling Dave Chafee. But yeah, that's the game. That's the focus, guys. So I appreciate you guys being in here. Not signing off yet, but that's it. So yeah, but now we're looking for promoters, and I got to find someone that wants to host that makes sense. I'm not a money guy in this sport yet. It's not an important. It's not a super important thing to me, unless it's a life-changing amount of money. I'm not going to go, sell my soul unless it's something that's going to, unless it's $100,000. I'm not going to go sell my soul for this. The more important thing is I have my match with Dave. If I have to come out of pocket and pay for the entire Dave thing, I will. If a promoter wants to take it over and pay for it all to have it at their event, cool. You know what I mean? If it makes sense, if I could have it local, cool. So there's some things moves that need to be made. Super chats, $5 from Lloyd Christmas. Good choice. You'll be strong and ready. Love you, brother. My boy, Lloyd. Thank you, sir. White Wolf, $5. Derek, you will slay him in Los Angeles or Las Vegas. Buy his ticket to the Gallows. Guys, all I'm saying is if somehow I get Dave out here to San Diego, I've been pretty hot at San Diego, right? In that same room. I'm just saying. So, yeah. But I want to go for Dave. Okay, let me scroll up a little bit, you guys. I know it was going. I could see it going crazy in my periffs. I was just trying to get the information out, and then back to the chat. People are saying Jerry's not currently ranked, guys, and it's not that I'm thinking above Jerry. It's just in terms of me climbing the ranks, it doesn't make sense to even look at a match of Jerry right now because he doesn't have what I want in terms of rankings right now. But Jerry's amazing. I agree. He should be ranked super high. I'm just saying in terms of what I'm focusing on, he's not ranked right now. Robert Gould, member for 4 months. King of the Table 4 would be great. Ooh, little Dubai action, huh? Yeah, maybe I'll talk to them. But I don't. Are they interested in having an American versus American match on King of the Table? I mean, I guess technically Larry's American. Well, and he had one with Brandon. Oh, and Devin Devin's North American. John Brzezinski. I guess maybe I'll talk to Adam Silver and see if they got something going on. Yeah. Let's see. I'm hoping the person is not from North America. Spencer, I know. I'm definitely looking overseas, guys. You guys know I travel. I'm not afraid to go overseas and pull arm wrestlers out there. That sounds so exciting and so fun. Dave says he's willing. It's right there in front of me. I just got to make it happen. And I think and the thing is, guys, if in the prep for Dave Chafee, in order for me to, in my mind anyway, in order for me to prep for Dave Chafee, for me to get ready for this, I know I need to become insanely strong, right? That's a default. If you're going to even try to mess with Dave Chafee, you better be great. I'm talking like top 3 or 4 guys on the planet in strength, right? I think we all agree with that. Dave is one of the strongest arm wrestlers on the planet. I think we all agree with that. I know Levon beat him. I know. But I'm saying in general, that shouldn't change anybody's mind on that. Dave is one of the strongest arm wrestlers on the planet. In order for me to beat Dave in fundamental arm wrestling, I don't have a King's move, guys. I don't have a King's move. So for me to beat Dave in normal style arm wrestling, the center table stuff, I have to be at an insane level of strength. I have to be. You don't beat Dave Chafee in fundamental arm wrestling unless you're at an insane level of strength. So in my prep for Dave, I have to become some different level of beast, right? Everybody's been talking about how whatever level I'm at, I came in against Tim. For a Dave match, I have to be at a whole different level. So it excites me to push myself for these next like 3 or 4 months and become some insane monster, right? Like some wild monster to beat Dave Chafee. So that's the plan. I'm excited to, in my brain, once again, put myself in a deficit. Okay, you got to get way stronger, bud, and start climbing and grinding and grinding. And I can't take it lackadaisically. I can't think, oh, I'm about his level right now. I'll beat him right now. I'm train that hard. No. Like in my head, I'm like, yo, you got to start climbing, bud. It's time to put in that work and gain some serious horsepower to be in that match. And I'm excited about that prospect. I'm excited about feeling like the underdog and climbing and trying to gain all that horsepower. And I think I can, guys. I think I definitely can. You know, so I'm really excited about whatever version of me is around after Dave Chafee at the Dave Chafee match, right? And then where to go from there. So I think it's going to push me to be a different version of myself, and maybe definitely the best version so far. Cole says it must be a crazy thing that 11 guys stand between you and no one. I can't even speak on that, man. I don't even. That's crazy. Brandon, do you think Arif will take a round from Hermes? I think it's going to be closer than people think. With Hermes attacking hands, it's generally the odds of a sweep are pretty high, right? Either you contain him and then his whole game plan kind of falls apart, or you don't contain him and he busts your ass 6 rounds in a row. It's kind of one or the other with top rollers. Because if your hand and wrist just can't contain him, it just can't. Like, how are you suddenly going to gain hand and wrist containment? Unless Arif has some kind of flop press that I don't know of. Yeah, I think it's Hermes. Luggy says Krause is miles below Dave's horsepower, in my opinion. As I'm saying, guys, if I beat Dave, I have to be strong. There's no way, right? I can't weasel out a win on him. I have to just power through him. So then I'll be I'll be at a level of horsepower. I have to be, right? Where I could take a match with anybody at that point. What's up there? What's going on, guys? Everybody that joined up, you guys, what's going on? David Jerry would be good. He's so strong, it's crazy. White Wolf, another member. Oh, you re-upped for the pay-per-view membership. Hey, attaboy. Okay, go get him. Coliseum Arm Wrestling. If Monster Michael Todd loses to Gennady and you beat Hermes, you would take over the number 1 U.S. spot? No, I have to actually beat North Americans to take the number 1 U.S. spot. Because Gennady wouldn't take the number 1 U.S. spot if he beats Michael Todd. You have to be in the United States. So yeah, it wouldn't work that way. Plus, I'd rather beat Mike to take his rank, not just get it. You know, yeah, he's been there. Remember those names that have been there for a long time. I'd like to beat him. Do you think Todd will beat Gennady 6-0? I think Todd's a favorite. I think Todd's a heavy favorite, or Michael Todd. I like that choice, Robert Gould. Jared Larson, here we go. Dave's going down. Loggy, I'll be rooting for you all the way, man. But man, Dave is a monster. I know. I'm not the favorite, guys. I understand. It does not hurt my feelings whatsoever for you guys to be like, Dave is going to crush Derek. Dave's definitely the heavy favorite, because he is. I like that. I like that Dave's a heavy favorite. It gives me like so much motivation to train and just push myself and show up as some kind of monster, right? We watching you versus Dave. Interesting matchup. Kick his ass, Derek. Hell yeah, let's get at it. I hope Jerry smashes Hermes. Hermes shouldn't be top 5. Oh, dude, Hermes is a beast. But that's a bad matchup for Hermes. The Jerry match is a bad matchup for Hermes, I think. Jerry's kills top rollers, right? Let's go, Dave. Dave isn't Tim, though. I know. What's the plan? It's the right call. Where are you going to pull Dave? I don't know. White Wolf, I got to figure that out. That's step 2. But I know Dave says he's down. He says he's down, and I'm down. And so now we just got to make it happen. Derek, I think Dave would be a good ceiling test for you. Win or lose, I think you have the data to know where you fall within the elite. Yeah. And after I'm done with my match with Dave, win or lose, I'm going to be some stupid level. You know what I mean? Like, so then, and I said, you know, after that, we can pull down Corey. If Corey still wants to match with me after that, we can get it done. Paul did it'll give me a good match anyway. Sorry guys, I'm trying to catch up a little bit, scamming over the chats. I think Dave's gotten better since his match with Levon, since he's been training more since then. Awesome. Based on that info, head to Matt Mass place where Devin heads there, and maybe bring Uncle John for the coast for the fatal 4-way. Bring Uncle John from the coast. Me, Uncle John, Devin, and Matt Mask? Fatal 4-way? Let's get it. John's pretty light right now, though. Paul Dempsey's been training less. How long are you wanting to wait until you pull him? Oh, sorry. Like 4 to 5 months. Just trick Todd into thinking it's practice and smash. Nah, I'm not doing some dirty stuff. Let's see. Good luck versus Dave. Thank you. Resonant says you can do it within a good training time. Your size can become powerful. I agree. I think so as well. What match are you most looking forward to this weekend? Oh, this weekend, East versus West. I'm most looking forward to. Which one am I most looking forward to? Chance and Sandra Setis is interesting to me. John and Zoloev. Ooh. Person to watch, like I've said a bunch of times, guys, favorite person to watch is Devin. Second favorite is Todd Hutchings. Third favorite is Gennady Fikfinian. They're on the card, right? So I guess it'd be Todd Hutchings and Jordan Sonev, and then Gennady. Yeah, in the Gennady match after that. So those are my top two matches. The Todd Hutchings match and Gennady. Wait, Gennady pulls Michael that's this weekend, right? Sorry, there's so many matches on that card. I'm like, wait, I'm not saying that incorrectly, right? Yeah. So those are the matches I want to watch. Let's see. Stay focused, homie. It's time to build. Hell yeah, Justin. Let's get jacked. Probably easier in USA, but since you have a good relationship with Larry, I believe the money-wise and professionalism, Larry delivers almost better than anyone. I agree. Larry's putting on an awesome promotion. Dude, there's so many chats. Oh, Texas Prada, member for 6 months. Larry has such a huge following as well. So can't be negative all. I don't think there is a wrong choice. Go where you feel comfortable, brother. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Travis Jegg says, what about Michael's offer? I already answered that in the last couple streams and videos. I'm not interested in pulling Corey right now, and I'll pull Mike when I'm ready. I never said I could beat Mike right now. I think there's steps. I feel like if I get to the point where I can beat Dave Chafee, then I'm at a strong enough level with side pressure in my elbow, and I'm connected enough where I can pose a heavier threat to Michael Todd. But I'm not there yet. I never said I was ready to beat Michael Todd yet. I don't know. I wasn't ready to challenge him right now. I want to take these steps. These steps are important steps. So yeah, wasn't super enticed in that offer. David at the top of the mountain in the USA. If Derek wins, he takes that spot. Well, I mean, so in US, there's Mike's ranked number 1. How long till Prudnick beats Hutchings and leapfrogs everybody in the North American rankings? Prudnick's not in North America. The Devin thing was a joke. Love to see Corey go against Tim and get beat, says David. Hey, Corey would be messed up if he's trying to underestimate Tim right now. Do you do JM presses, says Huz? I haven't really started doing it. I messed around with them a little bit, but nothing's really heavy. Keegan Richards with $5 super chat. Killing you, bro. Best of luck. Thank you so much, Keegan. I really appreciate the support. Thanks for hanging out with me, man. I appreciate you being in the chat. What do we got? 244 people? Yo! All these people up in the chat, you guys. Okay, so that's what I want to say. Oh, there's one other thing I wanted to cover. You guys, I was on Discord earlier, talking with all the Discord peeps, all my squad in Discord. You guys, if you're not in Discord, the moderators will post a link to the Discord right now in the chat. Anyway, we were talking earlier, and I want to do more reaction videos for you guys. I get a lot of positive feedback from those reaction videos. The hardest thing that takes the most time is me thumbing through all these channels. I subscribe to like every arm wrestling channel ever. I subscribe to 70 different arm wrestling channels at least, and channels that have 5 subscribers up to the biggest ones, right? I'm trying to do reaction videos of channels that are smaller than mine. I want to help guys get known. I want to help their channels, right? So I want to do reaction videos of channels that are smaller than mine, anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes long, and hopefully has some editing in it. Meaning it's not just some guy that set up a tripod facing a table and there's no editing. It just goes for 15 minutes. That's boring. It's really hard to commentate on that. So it needs to have some editing in it. It could be a tournament. It could be a practice. It could be some practice super matches. It could be whatever. If you guys start sending me some links to videos, because it takes me like 40, 50 minutes each time to find these videos that kind of meet these criteria. If you guys find me some videos, please send me the videos in a link. I really appreciate it. Get more of those reaction videos out to you. That's the part that takes the longest. Me just thumbing through all these channels, trying to find something 10 to 15 minutes, channel smaller than mine, that is reactionable. So if you guys want to help me out with that and send me some links on Instagram, AW Derek is my Instagram, then I would appreciate it, guys. And if it's your channel, awesome. It just needs to kind of fit, right? Something I can tear apart a little bit. Confirmed match versus Dave, says Mike Smith. He says he's down to have a match. I got to work on it. We got to set it up, but he says he's down, right? So unless he changes that opinion, as far as I know, Dave said I'm down. Let's just set it up. Mr. Obama says steroids. This is the time, my man. Don't reply to this. Yeah, I mean, if and when, Same answer I've given for however many years I've been here on YouTube. I'll do what I got to do to make it, you guys. This is a goal. Yeah. So read that however you want to read that. Let's see. XRE Pete says Derek has to hit the weights and pancakes hard for the next few months. We're gonna get huge, guys. Richard Jenick says you're a beast already. Thank you, sir. BPJ, the only thing that people need to realize is that Derek is right there with Alex Grecha on a genetic level potential. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, I do feel so. I feel like, yeah, Alex is over there. I'm over here. But hopefully, you know, that we're here and here until we meet up. Let's see. Davis is strongest in North America, says S. If you beat Dave fundamentally, you would have done what Devin and Monster Michael Todd never could. So that would be big. But you need lots of training and strength things. I agree. I don't have a King's move, guys. I don't have a King's move. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna duke it out. Center table. Like that. That is a crazy roof. That is a crazy ceiling. You know what I mean? Beating Dave in fundamental arm wrestling. Like, I don't know. I feel like if I can get that done, then I'm ready for whatever match. I mean, maybe not ready exactly for Levon right then, but if I beat Dave in fundamental arm wrestling, I now feel like I have the horsepower to offer legitimate matches to Michael Todd and to Alex Grecha and to Vitali's rough. I feel like I would still need to gain a little bit for a Devin attempt and a Levon attempt. I feel like I would still need another segment of training. But right when I beat Dave, I feel like the level, if I beat him in fundamental arm wrestling, especially depending on how I beat him, I feel like right then I would be at a good level, right? To be able to challenge those guys. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys agree? Yeah. Let's see. We'll do a poll right now. Is Dave's strength level that's strength level. We're not talking about technique and stuff, but if I can meet him in fundamental arm wrestling, which is going to have a lot of strength involved, similar to Vitali. You guys think if I beat Dave in fundamental arm wrestling, is that okay for me to have a match with Vitali? Look at Vitali. What do you guys think? Here's a poll. Put it up. Let me know what you guys think. Or do you guys think the strength is just big difference between Dave and Vitali? Or do you think it's close? I don't know. I'm interested in what you guys think. Let's see. Yvonne says, what if you're a King's mover like Devin? You can Weezer away against no, I don't think that way about the King's move. King's move it's a move, guys. It's a move. Might not be your most favorite move. It might not be old arm wrestling fundamentals or anything, but it's a legit move in the sport within the rules. I can spend all day crying about it, or I can just move forward and try to beat it. That's it. I'm not going to waste time bitching about it, Head Star says, arm wrestling Derek, I'm loving the way you're leading your own path. Legendaries always go their own way to seal their name in the history books. Good job, man. Thank you so much, Hex. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I'm trying. I got to do me. And there was definitely days since my 10 match where like I was going through it up here, like trying to figure out ways where everybody's gonna be mad at me. Everybody wants me to do this. People are pressuring me into doing this and this. And that. I just gotta remember, like, no one gave a shit about what I did before I beat Tim. No one gave a shit about what I did before I beat Tom Nelson. Suddenly, everybody else is steering my path for me. You know what I mean? No, I'm gonna keep doing me. They were, anybody that's trying to tell me what I have to do was never there when I was coming up. You know what I mean? For the last 11 years. But now they're going to tell me what I have to do. Suddenly they care. So, no, I'm going to do me. I'm going to do me. And hopefully me doing me is entertaining for you guys and you guys enjoy the trek and the path and the matches I take and all that stuff. Hopefully, you guys. But, yeah, I'm definitely going to do me. Mike Yano. Is it an L or an I? Mike Lano or Mike Yano? $20 super chat. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Going to need more than just pancakes. Better bring the bacon, eggs, syrup, etc., and train your ass off. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 100% do it. 100%. How's that poll looking, guys? 119 votes. Is Dave's strength level similar to Vitali? 64% you say yes. 36% you say no. Okay. Well, so predominantly people think strength-wise, it's that it's similar to Vitali. Meaning, so you guys think if I beat Dave in fundamental center table arm wrestling, I'm at a level where I could look at Vitali or maybe start making offers to him, right? That's how I'm reading that. Okay. I mean, obviously I'll dig more into it, but just off the top of my head, that's interesting to read. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Okay, back to the chat. There it goes. Alex McDonald, guys, there's so many people in the chat right now. We got 261 people. It's going really fast, so I'm not able to keep up right now. I just jumped down to the bottom right now. Another $5 super chat. Mike, why the FK wouldn't he? LOL. Oh, he's telling Mike, why wouldn't I need more than Joe? Be nice. Be nice, Lloyd. Of course, Mike cares. He wants me to win, man. I appreciate that. Okay. I'm at the bottom of the chat. Let's see if I can keep up for a little bit. Lagia says, Dave's arm is second only to Levon, in my opinion, but Vitali's hand and level is superior to his. Yeah, maybe. Levon's still clearly the number one guy until maybe Devin knocks him off or Vitali with that crazy angle, depending on how much stronger Vitali gets, in my opinion. Team, I can't pronounce your last name right now, Laquifa? Team Laquifa? Vitali and Dave C would be a great matchup, no doubt. Yeah, I agree. Craig D, when is the Dave match? I would like it between 4 to 5 months. We haven't set the date yet. Fert one, did you watch the practice of Devin versus Dimitri? Yeah, Devin looks insane right now. It looks super cut up, and he's actually looks like he's getting bigger too, and still crazy lean. Justin Miller, anyone other than Todd Zilla that you would want to train before with Dave? Yeah, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but yeah, I'm sure I'd love to get out there and test the waters. Oh, you guys going fast. Are you looking to train side pressure specifically, like maybe Todd Hutchings? If not, like Todd, then how so exactly? Will you start doing JM presses? Will you adapt Todd Hutchings' training method? I won't take Todd Hutchings' training method, but I would like to start working on more side pressure and elbow stability and shoulder stability 100% for my Dave match, 100%. What about a Brzezinski match? I want that to happen in the future 100%. Yeah, another super chat, guys. Mike says, I know he will. I wanted to kill Dave, and I think he will. Thank you, Mike, for the $10 super chat, brother. I appreciate that. I think Lloyd knew what you're talking about. I still have that cough, guys. I've had that cough since way before Tim. I still have it. White Wolf, $10. Derek, never mind. I'm good. Membership reinstated. Stupid debit card was compromised in St. Louis at Walmart. I hope they bought weights or a quadratic fist. Does Walmart sell that? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. All the support. White Wolf, you're always got my back, buddy. I really appreciate all the support. Pawan Sharma, do you think Dave is too early? How about a match of Jerry or Hermes first? Jerry's not currently ranked, and I'm trying to climb the rankings, although I know Jerry should be. I'm just saying he's not. So that's the only reason I'm not looking at that right now. And Hermes is an international match, which I would entertain the idea of arm wrestling Hermes, but on North American soil, he's not on these rankings. So I got some cool stuff on North American soil we can still do, you know what I mean, to move forward. Devin versus Vitali. Ooh, I think Devin makes some crazy adjustments. I'd be really interested in seeing that. Oh, no. You guys already take off on me? Dude, guys, I'm going fast too. Oh no, you guys are way too fast. Adrian says, what do you think Jerry should be rated in North America, right? And the world right now? I don't think he's currently in the rankings. Jerry should be top North America, Devin, Michael. I think Dave beat Jerry last time. So Dave, Jerry, Todd Hutchings. So Jerry 4 off the top of my head. 4, maybe 3 or 4. $5 super chat from Teen says, why not make a run for Matt Mask or Toddzilla before a run on Dave? Seems like a solid route. Matt Mask is not ranked super heavyweight, and he's not ranked in the world. And Toddzilla, I brought that up potentially with Todd, but he just seems really busy right now. And yeah, I mean, Dave seems like a match I could go for. It's like I don't know. I like the idea of Dave right now. Sorry, thank you for the super chat, brother. I really appreciate it. Mr. and Miss Toddler 499 says, when are you going to be pulling next, or at least approximately? I want to do left-hand stuff, guys. During these 4 months, doesn't mean I'm not going to arm wrestle. I have my whole left arm. My left arm is ranked 9th in North America. I would like to keep moving up the rankings of that. It's healthy. It's strong. I definitely want to take some left-handed matches. I'll probably let the right just train it, keep growing it. But the left is ready to go. So I still want to do tournaments. There's a tournament out in Arizona I want to go to with Yanis and Mullins and them Coach Ray and all them will be there. I'm gonna do some left-handed tournaments for sure while this is under construction, right? But yeah, I definitely plan on being active still. I'm not just gonna sit around and not arm wrestle. But yeah, 6-month membership from Mike. Thank you. If Devin's table IQ is 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you consider yours? I do feel like my table IQ is pretty high, guys. I've been arm wrestling for a while, and I'm that type. I'm pretty into it. So, and I feel like I can make solid adjustments. A lot of guys out here on a local scale, guys that have been arm wrestling way longer than me, always talk about how I adjust well. If there's a problem, you might beat me once with it, but generally I don't lose to the same thing time after time. I know a lot of answers to a lot of problems, assuming I have the strength to pull off the answer, right? So I think it's high. I think it's generally higher than most people's. So if Devin is a 10, and I'm thinking about the world where everybody else is at, I feel like I'm a solid 8. I'm trying to get to a 9. I do feel like it's at a high level. I understand what is going on in arm wrestling. I understand pressures. I understand answers. It's just having the strength to pull it off. I don't think I'm at Devin's level, though. That is insane how smart he is in arm wrestling. All right, where are we at? Okay. Sorry. $5 super chat for Sarah Latona. Was awesome seeing you in San Diego. Proud friend moment for sure. Sarah's always one of the biggest supporters. Sarah, thank you so much. It means a lot having you there. You and Jason killed it on the mic. Having your support. I know I can look at you and you're so genuine in your reactions and stuff like that. And then you did amazing and you got that win on Veronica. I'm so proud of you. I know how much you care about this. Super happy to see you and super happy for you. Thank you for always supporting me. It means a lot. Okay, where are we at? Damn it. Yes, took off me again. You versus Spoto, says Caleb. I feel good against Spoto. I would love to pull with him. Maybe I can go out there and practice with Eric. Actually, that'd be good in terms of horsepower. That would be an awesome person to practice with, 100%. Is Devin a goal for you? Yes, of course, Devin's a goal for me, 100%. I keep saying 100%. I hope you can get strong enough for Dave. Tall order, says Robert. I agree. Spoto has no chance at Spencer. He's strong, dude. Manny, there should be an open weight class rankings in North America. Open weight. I mean, there is super heavyweight. That's what I'm in. Eng B says, yeah, no extra, but I think it shows when you talk. What shows when I talk? I missed the previous part. Yeah, bad day for Devin, says Arm Wrestling Fanatic. Joaquim Sandel says, is Devin a goal for you? Yes. You're spamming that. Wait, was there another super chat? Okay, no. Will Dave versus you happen in King of the Table 4? I have to reach out to them. I have no idea. Veronica Knight in the chat says, like spike, y'all. What do we got? 259 people, 161 likes. Wow, man, we're down 100 likes. Come on, y'all. We can do better than that. Jason Yo says, I asked this to everyone. If you had to buy a new table right now, where would you be placing my order? Right now, if I had unlimited money and I'm buying a table, I'd get a Mazarenko table, obviously. That's if I had unlimited money. If I am on a budget, balling on a budget, I don't know if Combat Arm Sports tables are back yet, or if Brady Ellis is out. Or Legacy Arm Wrestling tables. Those look cool, and they were most cost effective. Last time I checked, Legacy Arm Wrestling tables were most cost effective. So I'd probably check them out, I think. 499 super chat from Corey Meagher says, can we get a 30-second moment of silence for Kenny Hughes? Congrats on your Tim Breslin win. I think you got a solid shot at Dave. Good luck. You guys, for those of you guys that don't know, Kenny Hughes passed away. He was in a motorcycle accident. So Kenny Hughes is a legendary arm wrestler, was hailed as one of the brightest up-and-comers ever, the next John Brzezinski. When he was like 18, he won the world championships. He was on the show Game of Arms out here, long hair. He was on a team with Tom Nelson. Met Kenny 1,000 times. I was looking. I don't think I have any pictures with him. But yeah, it's super tragic, man. It sucks because like Kenny has been around the sport forever, especially in California, guys. He was such a staple and someone that we see all the time. He was just like that. Kenny embodied like California arm wrestling, like he was just always one of the crew. So definitely can do a 30-second pause and moment of silence for Kenny Hughes. You guys, please appreciate this. Lost one of our boys, one of the brothers, someone we love to death. Yeah, moment of silence for Kenny Hughes. All right, guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. If you guys did that with me, I really appreciate that. You guys, like, that's one of the biggest things for arm wrestling. It's hard for you guys if you're not an arm wrestler and you just enjoy the sport, which is awesome. You're looking at it from the outside in. Once you get in it, guys, once you go to your first practice and you start to get to know the people and you start traveling around, you get to understand the community. No cameras, just the people in it. Then you understand that arm wrestling is such a tight-knit group. It really is. And that's something that myself and a lot of veteran pullers hope never goes away. It's one of the best things. It's one of the most alluring aspects of the sport is people talk about all the time. There's the camaraderie in the community. So losing somebody like Kenny is a big hit. It really is. It kind of puts some things in perspective, yeah, it was horrible news to hear. So thoughts go out to Kenny's family and anybody else that might have been affected by his death. So, well, okay, see if I can spice this back up. Man, I did, yeah. I mean, I've been thinking about it lately. I just turned it off when I was talking about this. Yeah. Okay, so where are we at? There's an open David. There's an open ranking. If so, Marcio would be in it. Yeah, I agree. Marcio is an absolute monster. Are you going to get Sabin S pronator handle? I don't. If he wants to send me one, but it's like, what's he charging? $350 right now, plus shipping. It's going to be a ton of money to get that thing shipped over. It's heavy. I don't care who you arm wrestle, just win, baby. Says Leroy. I agree, man. Ezreal for tables. Ezreal has good tables. Those are cool tables. I've pulled on an Ezreal table 100%. 100%. I keep saying the 100% thing. What is this? What do you think about Michael Todd? Says Dennis Rodriguez. What do I think about Michael Todd? That's my boy. I don't know. Hopefully everything's okay with us right now. I know they've been real busy. I hadn't had a chance to talk to them. I need to talk to Mike, but whatever happened, guys. It's not like that was a friendship ending thing. You know what I mean? I don't hate them at all. And like I said a million times, I hope no one is trolling them and badgering them on my behalf, because I wouldn't want that. Rebecca and Mike have always treated me good. Something happened, made me a little mad, whatever, we're over it. It's not like I'm not a little kid. I'm not going to just dwell on it. I can get over things. It's not a big deal. Because like I said, I don't believe they did it maliciously. I don't think that they're intentionally trying to chop away at me. I know that. Like, you know what I mean? So it just, whatever, something happened and I got mad about it and I'm over it. So hopefully we can move forward. So as a person, Mike's had my back. He's always given me all the advice he can, and he's always trying to take care of me. As an arm wrestler, Michael Todd is one of the best arm wrestlers on the planet. Whether you respect the King's move or not, he's put in his time even before the King's move, achieved great things, and he's someone I look up to 100%. So, yeah. White Wolf with a $2 super chat. Derek, is it a 3.5 kind of night? I've done cupping the last 2 days in a row, wrist work, just a ton of rehab, getting everything built. I don't know if it's a 3.5 kind of night. I'm turning lights on. Yeah. Let's see. Derek, do you think you can hold a hit from Levon? No, not right now. Oh, no. I had to think about it for a split second. Legacy took a while to build, deliver when I ordered one. Okay. I haven't gotten one, so I don't have any personal experience with them. Kenny RIP, I agree. Bobby Ray Paris, biggest thing for new people to get better, arm wrestling, table times, set consistent table time. You guys, when you first start arm wrestling, table time is the most important thing. You need to be on the table, right? Because when you first get on a table, say your first practice ever, you're going to be, one, you're going to learn how to be safe, hopefully, right? That's the first thing you're going to learn, how to be safe, how to not break your arm. Get that in your head. Two, you're going to start learning the ABCs of arm wrestling, the basics, right? So you're going to be making a ton of gains in your head, right? About learning, understanding arm wrestling. It's just the beginning, right? And that goes for years. You just keep growing for years in terms of understanding the game. Depending on the person. Some people are really thick-headed and it might take them a lot longer than other people. But either way, you have a lot of growing to do, right? Then, like any new workout, right, in a gym, say you always do a certain type of bicep curl, and then one day I'm like, hey, I'm going to work out with you, and I have you do a different type of bicep curl, you're going to feel it way more because you don't normally do these movements. You're not used to these angles and things. So physically, I don't care what level you're at, if you're a big bodybuilder or not, physically, you're going to make a ton of muscle gains on a table when you first start arm wrestling because it's a new workout. So growing up here, growing in your muscles, your connective tissue, your tendons, your ligaments, and even the depth or the density of your bones are all have a ton of growing to do. And the table is gonna warp all that stuff and grow it, right? So there's so many things that you'll gain from being on the table that it's like that is priority number one, at least minimum for the first year. That should be hands down priority number one. After it stops hurting, after you feel like you're not making many gains physically, then maybe you dial it back a little bit and start focusing on horsepower. It could be in the gym or on a pulley system or however you want to do it. But yeah, table time, first year, just the most important thing in the world. It should be you're on the table. The moment you get off the table, the rest of the week or however long, you try to figure out how soon you can get back on the table. That's it. Got done arm wrestling. Let me go rehab and do whatever I can do to get healed up so I can be back on the table in 2 days. in 1 day, in a week, however soon you get back on the table, however soon your body can handle it. That's how soon you need back on the table. $5 super chat from Mike again. What's going on? Do you think you can close a COC 4 by the time you pull Dave? That's a big improvement. I don't know, man. Let me see. Let me grab one of these grippers. Let me turn the light on here. Let me see. Okay, let's see what this trainer feels like. But I'm a little pretty beat up right now. So this is just a trainer. This is a light one. Oh wait. Oh no, it's not. That's not a trainer. That's a 3. Here's the trainer. Sorry. I was like, wow, that feels really. Maybe. It doesn't really hurt, but this isn't super heavy. That didn't hurt. It didn't hurt. Well, we have 267 people in here. I'm sure a lot of you guys, this is way higher than our normal number was before Tim Bresnan. Oh, chalk. $20 super chat from Sandy Snow. Thank you, Sandy. I really appreciate the support. All right, here's number 3. Let's see how this feels. Number 3, you see it. Boom. Let's see how this feels, and then we'll see if we try 3.5. Doesn't feel too bad, actually. A couple pops, but that's normal because I'm not warmed up. Maybe we can do a 3.5 attempt. We can try a 3.5 attempt. All right, give me a minute. We go through some more of this chat, and we'll try it out. Where are we at? 275 people, 195 likes, 230 likes. I try the 3.5. When we hit 230 likes, I'll give the 3.5 an attempt. I got it right here. Let's see. My girlfriend bought me a 2.5 COC. She has too much confidence in me, says the Daddy Bros. Gotta keep trying, man. Chat even stopped. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, guys. Let's see. Chim Flipper says, don't close the 3.5 today. Don't hurt yourself. I'm not gonna hurt myself. That's why I want to test it out. It feels okay. Thank you, Spencer. Killing it with the links, brother. Killing it. You too, Conley family. Do you think Chance will win this weekend? You guys, I don't know what happened with at Arm Wars, right? There's a lot of, obviously the Arm Wars content is not out. But I saw some after polling with Sandras. And I saw after polling with Sandras and Dallas Langston. And I imagine they were both tore up. It's a lot of after polling. There's a lot of I'm guessing everybody's tore up. But if that after polling is any indicator on where Sandras might be, if it's any indicator at all, which it might not be, it might not even be close. He might have been 1% in the after polling. That's very possible. But if those videos I saw are, I'm hoping he was at 1% there, because if he's not, then Chance has a really good chance, I think. But it might have been, I'm guessing he was just so gassed. But once I saw that, I was like thinking in my head, I was like, man, Chance might be able to. Before I wasn't sure, but damn, I don't know, man. I don't know. My confidence in Chance has grown. Let's see. Chim Flipper. We're already at 227 likes. Damn, we're almost there at 230. This is like walking up to a bench press and doing your 90% one rep max in 2 minutes. No warm up. You should pull Marcio. I'd love to one day. Marcio looks so strong, especially if Devin giving you advice on how to beat Dave. Oh, 230 likes. You guys are quick. We're almost at 300 people in the chat. Let's see. Yukon Jack 92. I'm not being a smartass, but if Megan Mike beat you not too long ago, then Jordan still beat Megan Mike. Does that make Jordan still in the top 5 in North America? The rankings don't make sense. They're in a different weight class, first off. But no, I mean, I wasn't ranked when I lost to Mike. First off, I wasn't even ranked. I wasn't top 20 at all. But if I lost to Mike right now, right? Say I go and match Mike at number 5. And I lost to Mike legitimately in tournament, and Mike was a super heavyweight, then he would have, by all means, clout to take the number 5 rank. For sure. That Mike was the last person I lost to. Mike was the last person that pinned my right-handed. I haven't lost since then. And we pulled a lot. I'm a big boy right now. I'm big and scary and strong. Anyway, all right, 3.5. Let's see. Thomas Miles says, I really want you to be number one in the world, but Levon is scary. I agree. I just got to get scarier. Where's the 3.5? There it is. All right. Let's chalk up a little bit. Oh, that's a lot of chalk. Oh, too much chalk. All right. 3.5. All right. 3.5. You think I can do this?
Yeah.
You think so? Emma says she thinks I can do it. My daughter believes in me. Yeah! It touched. I felt it touch. I saw it touch when it was up here. I tried to lower it to you guys. I don't know if you saw it. It touched. 100% it touched. This is the first time I know it touched. I saw it when it was up. It touched. Damn it. I don't know if you guys saw it. It touched when it was up, and I tried to lower it for you guys. Did you see it? You guys saw it. You heard it. Woohoo! Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we did it. Yes. Dude. Hey, we got it. It only took us like okay, how long are we doing this? We've been trying that for like 5 months or 6 months or 7 months. Woo! All right. Man, it's the little things, you know? I kind of want to try it again just so I can do a little clearer for you guys. Damn it. When I had it up here, it was really high, and I tried to dip it for you guys, and I felt it open up a little bit when I dipped it. Hey. Well, next Wednesday, we'll do it again just to verify. White Wolf says $5. Yeah, buddy. Congrats. I heard it. Yeah. Robert Gould with $100 super chat. Congrats. You heard it. Hey. Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. You guys, we've been trying that for so long. That's awesome. Got it. Got the 3.5. Hey, thank you, guys. I appreciate that. I got to buy a 4. I don't even have one. I don't even own a 4, I don't think. Mike with the $50 super chat. We heard it. I'll get that 4 by the Dave match. Hey, it was a big day. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that with this. Winning. It's been a big few weeks. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. Yvonne Cook in the house says, yeah, you closed it. Good shit. That's what he says. Hey, thank you, guys. That's such like a side thing we've been doing, and we got it. We got it. Ah, man. Okay. I'm happy. All right. And my daughter says it's her luck. It's because she's here. I agree, bub. It's because you're here. Can I close a 3 left, says Spencer? I don't think so, man. My grip wise, my left is way behind my right. I don't know why. Okay. Yeah, that was cool. That has me on that's had my cheeks hurting for a while. We got it. Thank you. And thank you so much for the super chat, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much, Robert and Mike and White Wolf. Hell yeah. Thank you, guys. Yvonne, that list is pretty close. I know I'm not certified. So I closed it, but you have to get certified, guys. To be on the official gripper list, you have to get certified. To get certified, they mail you a gripper. Once you feel like you're ready to do any gripper, like a number 3.5, any 3.5, they mail it to you. And on video, you have to open the package, show the gripper to the camera without it ever leaving the camera. Then you have to have a credit card or something the size of a credit card. You open it up, you set it with 2 hands, you slide the credit card through it, and then you close it and you show the camera. And so that's how you have to get that's how you get certified to be on the list. This gripper is mine, right? And so it's not a brand new one, so it doesn't count. I didn't credit card set it, so it doesn't count. But for us, it counts. For us, it counts because I got it. You betcha with the $10, there will be a time when you are across the table from Levon and he will know that you're going to be a problem. That will happen. I agree. At some point, you guys know when you see the switch when I hit it, and that switch will be fired off, and we will, me and my good friend Levon, we will dance. It will happen at some point. I'm not saying it's gonna happen next week, but I'm saying at some point we're gonna dance. I just gotta learn how to dance a little better. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Teen with a $2 super chat. Dave C versus Jerry C. Who you got? Would Tim B compare? I've never pulled with Dave or Jerry. I've never pulled with Dave or Jerry, so I don't know how to compare them with Tim. Yeah, I wish I had a better answer for you, man. I don't know. I think last time I saw Dave and Jerry pull, wasn't Dave kind of gripping Jerry low and able to pull through him? I think. So I think Dave has that. I think. But I'm definitely interested in seeing it again. You won't dance until you pull Corey, says the schmo. Definitely just super afraid. I want to see Corey close at 3.5. Someone made me a video of Corey close at 3.5. I'll wait. Let's see. Yvonne is 3.5 already. I know there's Yvonne Cook in the chat right now, guys. He already has closed a 4. He's getting certified in the 4 right now. And he's like, there's like 4 people on the earth that can close a 4. Like no one's been certified on it. Like he's at some stupid level of grip. He's here in the chat with us. One of my moderators, please post Yvonne's YouTube channel in here. He does all his grip stuff on his channel. You guys check it out. Give him a subscribe. He's also in the Discord with us all the time. Now, he's not an arm wrestler, so keep that in mind. Yvonne is not an arm wrestler, so when he says some things about arm wrestling, just keep in mind he's not an arm wrestler. He's a grip guy. All right, but you guys give him a follow on his YouTube channel for sure. Are you gunning for Kardeccia? Says John Wilkinson. Dude, let's get it. Let's get it. That means yes, I'm down to pull Alex at some point. Jerry's been around so long, he's beaten everyone at some point. I agree. He has. He's been around forever. I'll give him a harder 3.5 so he can bridge the gap, says Yvonne. Yeah, because not all 3.5s are the same, guys. There's some really weak ones, middle ones, hard ones. They're not all rated the same amount of poundage. He did break the lock with his hands. Oh, yeah, I want to see him close 3.5. Watch Corey just like, but I still want to see it. This version of Devin would beat Chafee 6-0. Ooh, says Joaquin Sandel. He better be. He better be in a version that would beat Dave 6-0 if he wants to go against Levon, right? Can you elaborate on how you'll be working on elbow stability and shoulder stability? Also, if not, can you please elaborate a method to do those for beginners? Side pressure, shoulder, and elbow. Well, I mean, as in all the answers, always for beginners, it's table time, right? You're going to make so many gains off table time on internal rotation. So internal rotation is the big thing, right? Internal rotation, side pressure is 2 parts. I don't want to go too far on a tangent on this, but I'll talk about it for a minute. Side pressure is 2 different components, in my opinion. Side pressure is sliding your elbow across the pad, and old school arm wrestling, which is internal rotation. You're rotating your arm internally into your body, right? Then there's external rotation. Rotating your arm externally away from your body, right? So the one that is most complicated, I feel, is the internal rotation part. Now, your ability to slide your elbow across your chest is mostly a pec movement, right? Your pec major is your biggest muscle that drives your ability to slide your elbow. So think flies, think cable flies, or like a pec deck machine, right? So that's a big component in side pressure, sliding your elbow. Now, the other component is going to be internal rotation. Now, on internal rotation, there's a lot of muscles in play. Your lat is even connected to your humerus to help internally rotate it. Your pec major is connected to your arm to internally rotate it. Your subscapularis, meaning your rotator cuff, the stuff underneath your shoulder blade, those are connected for internal rotation, right? And then you have all the stabilizers in your shoulder to keep it in place. So muscles-wise, those are the things you want to focus on, right? The pec the lat is the biggest muscle connected to internal rotation, but it's not the biggest player. It plays a smaller part in internal rotation. I would say the biggest player for internal rotation the biggest muscle directly connected to internal rotation is your pec major as well. So I think in terms of side pressure, your chest is a big player, in my opinion. Now, you still have to. So say you have all these strengths up here, you have all the power you need in the world in here. All the big muscles are set, ultra strong. You still have to be able to get all that pressure through your elbow and through your wrist into their hand, right? So these are links in a chain. 1 link in the chain, 2 links, 3 links, right? So it doesn't matter if you have all this strength if you can't get the power through your elbow and through your wrist into their hand. So you have to have the cupping, and you have to have the elbow stability. In order to build up the elbow stability, there's a few ways you can do it. You can pull on bands. You could do palm up, pulling on bands, going sideways. You could train your supination. You could do JM presses to condition your elbow. It's about conditioning your elbow to be able to handle the horsepower that you've developed in the big muscles, right? So the elbow is the big thing. Most people, like, that's why there's huge bodybuilders and powerlifters who have all these muscles, you know, but their elbow and their wrist cannot convey the power they have. It can't. There's too much power there, and their elbow's not strong enough, so it can't process all that power. It can't get it to their palm, right? So you want to get elbow stability from arm wrestling or from pulling on bands or intelligently conditioning it. Maybe with like there's a lot of different ways to kind of attack it. But imagine just side pressure and being very careful, because you can break your arm doing that. So being very careful, but conditioning your elbow and your wrist, right? Those are things you got to worry about. Now, I've said the muscles. I've said what's there. Now you just have to do the research on how to condition those muscles, right? Individually. That's it, right? How do you get your pec major stronger, your lat, your subscapularis, right? Your shoulder for stability. Get those things stronger, and then condition your elbow and your wrist. So hopefully that makes sense. JM presses are these. There's a guy, I can't remember his name, but the presses are named after him. It's basically like a skull crusher, like a tricep movement, but you're on a bench and you bring the bench down to your neck, and then you push it up. It conditions the crap out of your inner elbow. It really conditions it. So Todd Hutchings has videos on it. If not, just YouTube JM presses. Okay, guys, sorry, I don't want to stay up there too long on that topic. What are we at? We're at 5:48 right now. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Let's see. If RVJ trained like Todd, then RVJ. Oh, sorry, he's answering somebody else. Derek, you need to go train with the Latvian brothers. Stay strong and love arm wrestling. I would love to, man. Coach Ray has always been super cool to me. Every time we've talked and stuff, I've never met him in person, just talked online a lot. Yeah, I definitely need to go out there. What do you think about Craig Touye versus Ingen? Bob Brown brought that up today. Ooh. Ingen. I think Ingen would have too much hand. I think Ingen would have too much hand for Craig. You sound just like Jeff Cavalier. I don't know who that is. Luke Pulsher. Hey, Big D. Congrats again on good for you not being forced in decisions you don't want. Impressed with how you've handled yourself. Thank you so much, Luke. Luke. I didn't get back to you about the Richard Lepke's thing. Probably not gonna happen. Damn, dude, I really want to do that too. But I gotta stay on this. I gotta stay on focused on what's next. And I know that might be. I'm gonna regret that. But I gotta stay focused on the next guy. Damn, man, that's such an awesome opportunity too. And honestly, though, I think my prep for Dave Chafee would be a very similar prep that I would do to pull Richard Lepke's. You know what I mean? Like I think where I would need to be strong for Dave, I need to be strong against Richard too. So I don't think the prep would be that off. If it's still an option, I would love to do something maybe after the Dave match with Rich. I know I need to pull Corey West, but yeah, I did Richard Lepke. If I can have a match with him, dude, that'd be awesome. Thank you, though, Luke. Your opinion means a lot to me. Thomas Miles, Chance said you're the one in the future with the most potential. But you got to remember, Chance is kind of not hyped on Corey West right now, so of course he's saying that. What's a jam press? I answered that. Hopefully, what's the best way to condition your elbow training wise, Derek? Just arm wrestling. Keeping your elbow tucked in, safe. It'll build it up eventually. I'd say hooking is the main way to build it up. There's ways you can go more directly at it, but just generally hook with people, man, and get some internal rotation going. Other than that, watch Todd Hutchings videos. There you go. Someone said, watch Todd Hutchings' vid channel. He does it all the time. Exactly. That's why Todd is not human anymore. He's just crushing everybody. Manuel Enriquez says, have you tried the Millennium dumbbell? Millennium. I did the Thomas Inch dumbbell. I picked that up. I did not do the Millennium dumbbell. And I did the Thomas Inch dumbbell in the cheater way, where you don't pick it up straight, you tilt it. But I'm a lot stronger right now, so maybe I can. I got that 3.5 today. Can I put that in like my bio or something, like 3.5 closer but yeah, maybe I can get the inch dumbbell just straight up right now. I feel pretty strong. You and Chafee on the same king of the table, Devin versus Levon. That'd be crazy. That would be an honor. With whom are you going to prep for Dave? Mega Mike will be healed up, hopefully. And so I'll actually have my training partner with me. And I can't really ask for a stronger training partner out here. And then obviously I'll be making trips out there with Tony Tomlinson again. There's strong guys out here in Southern California. I just gotta put get out there and do it, and make the rounds. And also there's Vrej isn't too far away. I need to start training with him some more too. There's strong dudes everywhere. So I mean, in my team always has my best interests at heart, and they'll help me prep in any way they can. Derek, what is your main exercise for arm wrestling? Well, the most important exercise for arm wrestling is arm wrestling itself, in terms of just being better at arm wrestling, understanding the pressures, understanding how to counter them, things like that. If you're talking about exercise for strength building, most important strength building exercise for arm wrestling, it just depends. Like for my Dave Chafee match, I'll be focusing on whatever, this one muscle or this one muscle. So then I would say those exercises are most important for me right now. For my Tim Bresnan match, I was focusing on cupping, specifically. Cupping is wrist flexion, specifically through this part of my hand, through my index finger. So I would have said that's the most important thing for me. You know what I mean? It depends on where you're at in your career and what you need to build on for strength gains, right? If you want a general answer, then go do some neutral grip pull-ups. There you go. That's a general answer where if just doing that, it'll get a lot of different areas strong and have the most carryover. But I'm more about isolation and one thing at a time, very specific movements and getting strong at those. So it's hard for me to answer specifically what's the most important one. You know what I mean? Because my answer for me might be it's me first Dave, not a general answer. You know what I mean? Thanks so much, big guy, for going on that tangent and answering the question. You're awesome, man. All the best for prep in the match versus Dave. Thank you so much, Huz. Thanks for always being here, bud. Arm Wrestling Planet. Super excited to see you pull Dave. Thank you, ET. It's going to be rock solid. You guys also check out. So Arm Wrestling Planet here is my teammate and my boy, ET. ET is now running Alpha Empire East. So my team is called Alpha Empire. We'll say it's here in the middle. Then there's a team. Our guys live all over the place in the Inland Empire. So we have branch off teams, right? So there's Alpha Empire, I guess you call it Central or the middle one. Then there's team East, North, South, and West. Arm Wrestling Planet here is ET. That's the motorcycle biker helmet guy, right? You guys see on YouTube and on TikTok. He's like the second biggest arm wrestler on TikTok, I think, like the most followers. But he's the one that wears the motorcycle helmet when he arm wrestles. I know you guys have seen clips of it. That's Arm Wrestling Planet right there. But anyway, he's the one running Alpha Empire East. He's the captain of Alpha Empire East. That's my boy. Very smart arm wrestler. Been around me since he started. A ton of potential. He stops being a silly Billy and starts going to tournaments. All right, $10 from Mike. Again, Mike, dude, you've donated so much money tonight. If Dave's horsepower is a 10 on a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think you are right now? If Dave is a 10, okay, if Dave is a 10, and I feel like horsepower-wise right now, I'm similar to Todd Hutchings. I need to solidify that. I feel that way. If that's true, I don't think they're that far apart. If Dave's a 10, now obviously we think Levon would be a 12 or 13, but if we're saying Dave is a 10, then I think like an 8. I know I said that about the Devin technique thing. 8 or 9, somewhere in there. 8 approaching 9. It's almost the exact same answer as my table IQ. It has to be, because if I think I'm as strong as Todd Hutchings, I think that. Then, and we saw the videos of them practicing, and Todd's not that far behind Dave, right? And also, I'm strong in different areas. Me and Todd are different. We're like what we focus on and where we're strong at is different. I know that. Okay, so off the top of my head, 8.5, 8.5. Let's see. Good job on 3.5, says Keyless. Train hard for Dave. Yes, sir. We got 5 minutes, guys. The closet. When could this match with Dave happen? Can't wait. I'm hoping between 4 and 5 months. That'll give me enough time to be ready. What about Devin's 10-minute setups? no 10-minute setups for me. Kenny was a legend, says Al Smith. He was a legend, 100%. Who should Larry Wheels pull next? I last time I answered that, I said that Leonidas guy. That'd be cool. At least they both hook, and they got the YouTube thing going, and they're both arm wrestlers at this point. Like, I think it's a good match. Larry Wheels should do a tourney. I agree. Larry should do a lot of tourneys. It's just there's not a lot of tourneys out there, and also, you guys, there's a ton of pressure on him. He has to win every tourney, right? Sorry. I watched Kenny pull a tournament in Queen Mary when he was a teenager, and he was super strong, and you could tell he was going to be somebody in the sport. Yeah, dude. From what I heard, when Kenny was 18, he was like the next John Bursink. He was like the man. I wasn't arm wrestling then, so I'm not sure, but I've heard stories. Okay, taking match against Dave, literally the biggest waste of time. Dave is too strong, Derek, unless you Kings move, your SOL. Boss, says Sean Wonderly. Man, maybe. But maybe not. I mean, so the where I'm strong, okay. The Tom match didn't show me much in terms of strength. I was just too strong for Tom. I think kind of all over the table, right? The Tim match, it to me, Tim had broken down in his head, but the pressures I felt, my hand held up. That was the most important thing. That's the only thing. That's the thing I mainly prepped. I prepped everything, but the most thing I focused on was my ability to cup and maintain my wrist, and that held up. Round 2, if you guys watch it, I did a breakdown on it. Round 2, for some reason dropped my angle. I wasn't thinking, and he fired off, and it was more of an angle thing. And I was like, oh crap! And I let it go, and then I got my same grip I was getting before, and it held up fine. So my wrist held up fine. Then round 5, we deep hooked. It took me 3 surges. I pulled through 10. I think that I could have hooked him each round and won. I think in the straps I still would have won. By what I was feeling. Who knows? It's all what if. Do I think that showed me 100% where my ceiling is on how strong I am? No. I think in some places, Tim took me here, but all I cared about was cupping. So I kind of opened up a little bit. I wasn't fighting a ton of side pressure. I just focused on cupping and keeping my wrist high, and it ended my arm here. I think if I would have really fought for sideways, I could have controlled center and maybe had the match over here, but I let it open up. I don't think it really showed me how strong I am, 100%. You know what I mean? And that was the goal, guys. Going to that match was to see how strong we are and where we're at, test ourselves. It did in some levels, but I think there's other spots in that match where it didn't show me how strong I am. In my mind, I'm still not sure. So I don't know. Maybe Dave is. Maybe Dave is the ceiling. I know it's shooting high. Like I said, you guys earlier, I know if you guys all say that I'm going to lose, it makes sense. Statistically, I should lose. That's the fun part, right? So yeah. It doesn't bother me saying that at all, man. Most people are going to say that. I'm going to hear that a ton. Let's see. No dice. Would you let Levon deadlift you by your ball bag for $500K? Well, I'm pretty heavy, dude. I don't know if it would survive that. Probably not. Efrain Sanchez says, how strong is ET? ET is really strong. He's only been in sport a couple years, and he wasn't able to train for like a year. Some things happen, whatever. But he's actually really strong. I guarantee he's a lot stronger than you'd think. I don't know. That's the best way to put it. Sean says, everyone did think Corey would beat you. Everyone thought Corey would beat you, Derek, by the way. I got a ton of people saying I would beat Corey. I don't really care what anybody thinks about that, but that's just kind of funny. Just letting you know, Derek, everybody thought Corey would beat you. We all thought Corey would beat you. Care? I think I'll beat Corey. I think I'll destroy him when we arm wrestle. So whatever. Thank you for telling me that everybody thought Corey would beat me, as if I'm not like in chat rooms or focusing on the chat. Okay, anybody that thinks that I would have beaten Corey, say it right now in the chat. If you guys think I'll beat Corey, put it in the chat. So, because this guy says everybody thought Corey would beat me. So, if you guys think I'll beat Corey, put it in the chat. It's just so funny. People, why are you saying that to me? Like, why do you, just cause? I think you should know. Everybody thought you'd lose. I'm sorry, I have a daughter, so I get to hear this type of stuff a lot. Derek beats Corey. Derek all the way. I think you'll kill Corey. You got Corey. Okay. Well, there we go. Apparently not everybody. Huh? Apparently not everybody thought that. Everybody in the live stream the other day, all the pros said that. Oh, you're talking about the fix? Okay, sorry. It just made me laugh. You're talking about the fix, those guys. Okay. All right. They all thought I'd lose to Tim as well. So whatever. Joseph Williams, Team Derek here. You should do a vlog on you playing mini golf for members only, and you would destroy Corey. Thank you. Dude, a miniature golf vlog? Maybe that sounds kind of fun. I love miniature golf. Maybe I'll take the little one. Okay, guys, where are we at? We're at 6:01. All right, it's time to shut this bad boy down. Okay, so all right, I'm gonna shut this down. It's Uncle John time, you guys. As always, you guys please check out filthypowerindustries.com. Discount code AWDerek15. Save yourself 15%, you guys. The clothes are awesome. It's what am I wearing right now? Oh, I'm not wearing a Filthy Power hat. Check out Filthy Power. That's Brandon Allen's clothing line. Also, natfitnation.com, code AWDerek. Save yourself some money on some supplements, guys. That's Jamie Sheldon's company. I've been taking those supplements forever, right? If you guys are wondering what I'm taking, I'm getting jacked. I take Jamie Sheldon supplements. I always have. So I'm getting pretty strong. So they work on some level. Also, thank you so much for everything, guys, for you guys being here. Uncle John is live right now. I always send everybody over to Uncle John. You guys, if you support me, please also support my brothers in arms. Oh man, that was cheesy. That was so cheesy. I'm so disappointed in myself. Emma, was that cheesy?
Yes.
Yeah, it was cheesy. All right, guys. But everybody go over to Uncle John. Check it out, please. If you guys can post a link to Uncle John's channel in the chat right now, just tell him I sent you. Say, hey, Derek sent me. I'll be over there in the chat with you guys for a little bit. I'll kick it for a little while. Listen to them talk. Once again, thank you so much. We got the 3.5 tonight, guys. We got the 3.5. If you guys see any of those videos you want me to do any reactions to, send me a link on Instagram. AWDerek is the Instagram. Once again, thank you so much, you guys, for all the support. I am undeserving as always. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. See you next week.